You've probably been consulting with your friends about doing it. You've probably been watching the news about doing it, trying to perfectly time your time to jump into buying your first home. If you're a first time home buyer in the Surrey area or even anywhere in the lower mainland, you're probably ultra concerned because you're worried about getting priced out of the market. And that's a fair concern. You've seen it happen to your friends. You've seen it happen to your coworkers. So what should you do? In today's video, I want to fill you in on the number one truth that has changed the lives of countless clients of ours in the Surrey and surrounding neighborhoods. But not only that, it's completely changed my own financial future, not only for myself, but for my family. Once you know the secret, today's video is going to arm you with all the information you need to get the outcome that you're looking for. So if that all sounds good, let's get right into it. Welcome back. I'm Darren German with the German Group. This real estate channel is to make sure you've got all the information going on locally in Surrey and surrounding areas about everything you need to know about statistics, real estate news, and everything to arm you to make good decisions, whether you're a home buyer or a home seller. So thanks for coming back. And if you want to keep up to date on the videos we're releasing, make sure you hit that little subscribe button. So here is the $1 million problem. And I don't say $1 million lightly. It literally is a $1 million problem. Things are getting more expensive. Homes are absolutely skyrocketing in price again. In fact, according to the Home Price Index, which is Canada's best metric for judging what is happening to housing values, we are up over $50,000 for the benchmark price of the average home in the Fraser Valley. And this is only since January of this year. Apartments, if you're a first-time home buyer, are up almost $35,000, and that's a pretty solid chunk of change. So naturally, you might be a little fearful of what's happening. Obviously, that is a huge jump. And when you go out to buy a home, if you had have started in January versus today, you're just effectively paying way more to get way less when it comes to buying a home. And I know all the things you tell yourself. I know how it goes for a first-time home buyer. You're saying things to yourself like, well, maybe I'll just wait until the rates come down. Or I want to save more for my down payment. That'll really help me in the long run. Or maybe you're thinking you want to wait until the prices or the market just really isn't so crazy anymore. I've heard it all. I've got bad news for you though. That thinking is costing you money and it's ruining your financial future. Thinking that rates are going to come down anytime soon, well, that's just pure speculation. And while they may come down long term, there's certainly not any signs that they're probably going to come down at any point this year. In fact, many banks are actually predicting at the next Bank of Canada meeting, rates may even go up. Based on how busy it is right now though, do you think rates going lower is going to help the average home buyer get into a home based on how busy it is? Of course not. The market is only going to get busier because there's going to be more people being able to afford more homes to buy. And I'm going to let you in on a little secret as well. Getting into the housing market and getting into an interest rate as of today, if the rates were to go down, you can always refinance your mortgage at a later time if the savings are going to be so significant. You might be one of those buyers out there who's thinking that you can save a bigger down payment, which is going to help your overall affordability and monthly carrying costs. And while that can be slightly true, I want to give you something to think about. Unfortunately, the market is likely moving faster than you have the ability to save money. Case in point, we are up 6.8% in the HPI benchmark price of an apartment in all of Surrey since the month of December. This is a whopping $35,000 increase. Since I know you're not likely saving a whopping $35,000 per year, and this is only 4 months into the year, folks, taking the benchmark price of an apartment in Surrey right now with a 5% down payment versus a 10% down payment, at a current interest rate of 4.54% with a down payment of only 5%, your payments are in and around $2,938 for the average benchmark apartment in Surrey. However, increasing that down payment from 5% to 10% takes your payments to $2,769, a measly change of $169 a month or $2,028 per year. So the market is up $35,000 in the last 4 to 5 months, and you're worried about saving $2,000 per year. Oh, and I should probably mention that 5% on the benchmark price of the average apartment in Surrey, which is $537,000, is over $26,000 you would need to save just to get that extra 5%. I probably wouldn't wait, but certainly up to you. And the last one is I might just wait till the market calms down. Well, the problem with that is the market's up 6.8% since December just for apartments in Surrey. This means that if you're waiting, effectively, what might they be by the end of the year? What might that cost you? You want to wait till the market calms down? That's certainly up to you. You just have to be cautious of what the entry level price point for an apartment or whatever you're getting into might be by the time that you decide that you're ready. You used to be able to buy a 2-bedroom condominium in the city of Surrey for under $500,000. Now, good luck finding that because the market has consistently gone up. Has it fluctuated in between? Absolutely. But I think it's safe to say that if we look back 10 years ago, 5 years ago, 3 years ago, we're still way higher today than we were back then. So if I've identified some of the things that are maybe going on in your mind as a first-time home buyer, keeping you out of the market, it's time to reveal the number one truth that has changed countless lives, not only my own, my friends, my clients, but people across the globe. And it's maybe going to be a surprise to you, but it might not be. The number one truth, the number one secret is to get in the market.
Get in the market.
Get out of your own head. Stop trying to time the market. Get invested in your first home. Real estate has been the number one wealth generator for people all over the world, and it will be no different for you. Owning real estate is not a short-term investment. It is a long-term necessity that's going to completely change your financial future. Deciding to hold off on buying real estate might completely change your ability to even buy it whatsoever. Look, I'm not here to sell fear on this video, but just to give you some advice that I think is really going to help you. And the advice is I have seen so many would-be home buyers priced out of the market for either what they needed for their family or what they really wanted to buy and have to make alternate accommodations, whether that was moving into a different area of the province, moving out of province, or having to put their 4-person family into a 2-bedroom condominium because they can no longer afford that 3-bedroom townhouse. They thought they were smarter than the market. They tried to wait and they got priced out. In fact, Statistics Canada completely agrees with this. The net worth of a homeowner versus the net worth of a renter is over 28 times. You can jump right onto Statistics Canada's website and check this out for yourself, which I will link below, but check out what they say on here. While the share of renters in Canada is rising, the gulf in net worth between homeowners and renters continues to grow. According to the survey of Financial Security, the net worth of a homeowner of all ages rose from $323,700 in 1999 to $685,400 in 2019. In comparison, the net worth of renters of all ages rose from $14,600 to $24,000 over this period. Yeah, that's right. That's 28 times the net worth in 10 years. If you have been waiting to buy your first home for any of the reasons that I've mentioned in this video, you're tripping over pennies to save dollars. Before I get to what I wanted to offer you at the end of this video, I want you to imagine the tide and visiting your local marina, let's say Crescent Beach in beautiful South Surrey. Have you ever seen how the tide goes in and out of the marina? It's quite noticeable in the marina and it brings all the boats up and down together. That's what the tide does. You can't cheat it, you can't change it. As a boat owner or somebody that enjoys going out on the water, you have to work with it. And I want to suggest that the real estate market is very much like the tide. The market inevitably is going to go down and it's going to go up and it's going to go everywhere in between. But long term, it has gone up and it probably will continue to do so. When the real estate market loses value, your home is not the only home that is affected. And when the real estate market gains value, it's the same thing. All the homes go up in value in tandem together. This means that if you were to buy a property today and 6 months from now it was worth slightly less than what you paid for it, but you wanted to move and you wanted to maybe upgrade into a new home, that also means that that new home has gone down in value as well. Flip the script into buying into a property, and let's say the net worth of that property has completely gone up, so has the value of the home that you're likely going to buy after as well. Regardless of what the market or the tide does, you need to be in the game to be able to participate. Owning real estate is not like owning a stock. It's not this airy fairy money that's out there. It's an asset. And regardless of it goes up, down, or sideways, you've got a roof over your head. You've got a tangible asset. And regardless what the market does, you're going to be able to participate in the rising and lowering of the tide once you're in, and get to enjoy all those amazing gains over the long run, significantly increasing your financial future. As I mentioned at the start of the video, not only has this changed me and my family's entire financial future, we would be worth way less in net worth than we are today if we had have never gotten involved in buying real estate. But it's also changed the financial future of every single client we have ever helped since 2007. So there you go. I'm curious what you think. Did I miss something in this video? If you're a homeowner, please leave a comment below and let us know what owning real estate has done to your net worth and whether you're glad that you jumped in when you did or not. Are you someone that is looking to buy a house or maybe has been holding off on their eventual purchase? Well, let us know in the comments. And why are you holding off? Maybe we can offer you something that can help you make a decision one way or the other. While you're down there leaving your comment, be sure to look in the description as well. We've linked right back to our website. And if you jump onto our website, scroll all the way to the bottom, and there's a little section there called First Time Home Buyers, where you're going to be able to get access to our PDF for first-time home buyers titled 6 Things Home Buyers Screw Up and How to Avoid Them. While you're there as well, if you are someone that is lost or unsure of the next steps, whether you are buying or selling a home in the South Surrey or White Rock area, grab a spot on our calendar below and get a complimentary 15-minute discovery call to see how we can help, plus exclusive access to our Mortgage Secrets video, which isn't found anywhere else. I really hope today's video inspires you to take action and take hold of your financial future. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss out on any of our new videos coming out weekly, and we'll look forward to seeing you on the next one. Cheers.